Hello everybody, welcome to Indigo Tarot Odyssey. How is everybody? Using these yesterday perked me up so much, and I just love the messages that come through with them so much. I thought we'd choose some more today. Ego Spirit of Spirit has your back. As soon as we have that inner voice that tells us, hey, listen, we are divinely supported and guided, and Spirit has our back. Whatever endeavor we want to undertake, it is going to be helped along. That path is going to be smooth. That light is going to be shining. I'm going to be able to see and solution find, and whatever is in the making, I'm going to be able to slow down and really sort of analyze it and know which way to go. And I'm going to feel protected. I can imagine there's so many things that my spouse participates in that I have no idea how to do or any of that. It was so crazy when he was getting my e-bike and all the equipment for it. He's like, oh, by the way, I have this, here's this light, here's all this stuff, here's this specialized lock, and it's called the kryptonite. Just knowing all these little things, but also, like, we were talking about tomorrow how there is this, I forget, it's some supernova drawing where it is like the highest it's been, it's 1 billion or something, and I was standing right near the thing where you get them, and he goes, oh, here's a 20. He goes, just get like 10 of them. So I got 10 of them. So on the way home we were talking about how would we invest this, share this, spend this, who would you tell all of this? Like, I'm always so curious because he's very good with money, and it's so funny how his thing wasn't this huge altering thing. He's like, I was like, what would you invest in? He's like, the things I'm already investing in. I'm like, what are we already investing in? Like, I have no idea. And he's like, I would just add more to it. He's like, and with this kind of draw, you don't have to spend any of the overhead. You would make $2 million on the money itself. So that would be what you would spend it on. And then he was talking about properties, all of these things. And I just thought it was really interesting because this was the infinite possibilities. He was really excited talking about this because he's already doing, as am I, the things that we love to do. So it was like, how could we help other people and family members and artists and all of this stuff? And it was this great conversation, and I just loved it. And it's like, where would you want to spend time? And he loves like the Pyrenees, and he loves Spain. There's all these beautiful biking routes, and he's like, they want people to come live there. So there are all, like, it's the opposite of sort of Scandinavia, where they don't want a new influx of people, and the taxes are crazy and reflect that, where there are opposite places. It was just all these neat things, the infinite possibilities. So I'd like you to think today, if you were to win, say, a huge amount of money, even it doesn't have to be huge, it could be 1 million, not 1 billion like this crazy thing is. How would you invest it? How would you invest your time? What kind of property would you want? What kind of view would you want outside your window? Yesterday, too, biking, I saw this house that was like unparalleled in just architectural beauty. Like, I used to look at every architectural digest because I love the idea of space within a home and just huge atriums and so much glass. And this had a huge A-frame, and it wasn't that it was the biggest house. It would definitely was kind of just quietly beautiful, and it was the light that it let in that blew my mind. Huge A-frame in the front that was like a third of the front of the house, so it was like it would let in immense light, and the view spectacular, and then the rest was just this like deep kind of rich walnut color, and it was just the way it was structured that all of a sudden something in me said, I will have something very similar to this in my life, and it will be a motivating factor of how I do things because it is so breathtaking. And it's the environment it's in, and it's surrounded by flowers, and it's not the fact that it's on an expensive lot or neighborhood. It is the fact that it's the space that it creates, and it motivated me to all of a sudden go, well, this is the direction I want to move in, to create the abundance in order to have a beautiful home like this. So open yourself up to the infinite possibilities of your perfect, beautiful log cabin, mountain house, chalet, beach house. Like, even like, I was really excited when I saw Robert Downey's new car show. He bought this old VW bus, and they put surfboards on it. It was just amazing. Something like that. I always wanted something like that. It's just something that you can create that will create an atmosphere that is beautiful and dreamy and conducive to you being your best, happiest, highest vibrational self. What is that? Open up to the infinite possibility. That's another reason I like to cruise around out on bikes or in walks in nature, because that lets in all the infinite possibilities. Something about nature is very expansive for us that lets us see that, which brings us into Coyote Spirit, trust in divine detours. Say yes to things where your heart all of a sudden is singing out to you. Somebody asks you, do you want to go this place? Do you want to do this? Yes, I do. Oftentimes, if I'm on my computer and something shows up and all of a sudden I just respond to it in a energetic way, I'm like, do it, go there, see what it is, go for it. You know what I mean? It's something that we feel like ethereally attracted to, then we go for it, because Spirit does have our back. We do open to more possibilities for each possibility we believe is possible. Honestly, if we believe that we can achieve whatever it is, you just watch your little footsie start moving in that direction. But sometimes it needs an incentive, or it needs something that inspires us to do that. For instance, that bike ride by that home and smelling those flowers and hydrangeas just being everywhere. It reminded me of Cape Cod, and it was like this rarefied air where everything smelled like fresh mowed grass, hydrangeas, roses, the sea air, and if like a Christmas as well, because there's so many beautiful like pines and spruces there too. It was all my favorite things all combined in this beautiful radiant odor of heaven, and I was like, that's it. This is a motivating factor for me, that if I know I want to upgrade in an area, that it's like I could put my nose to the grindstone and do this, because this, and also because we also have all those other things for our family, for this, for that, and it can be that one thing that just is a catalyst for us to really go for it in a big way, and that's going to be taking place for you as well. So my beauties, that is what you're meant to hear today. I hope you all have a great day. Love and light.